Welcome to Traveling Kangaroo, your hop-to source for real stories behind America's cities. Today, we're diving into a topic that might surprise you: America's top 5 most dangerous cities. These places aren't just statistics on a page, they're communities full of vibrant culture, history, and resilience, but also grappling with high crime rates and daily challenges that many don't see from the tourist brochures. So buckle up, because this journey is real, raw, and eye-opening. Let's jump right in, starting with number 5 on our list, Little Rock, Arkansas. Little Rock might look like your typical southern capital with its parks and charming river views, but beneath that surface lies a city wrestling with a violent crime rate of around 1,500 incidents per 100,000 residents. That means locals face a 1 in 70 chance of becoming victims of assault or robbery each year. Property crimes like burglaries and break-ins are also common, making safety a daily concern. Despite affordable housing, with median home prices around $200,000 and rents near $1,500, the city fights a tough battle. Nearly 20% of residents live in poverty, feeding into a cycle of crime and economic hardship. Jobs are often limited to healthcare and government roles, leaving many juggling multiple jobs just to keep up with rising living costs. Families here embrace Southern charm and community, but also invest heavily in security systems to protect their homes. Now let's hop over to number 4 on our list, Detroit, Michigan. Detroit's story is one of incredible highs and heartbreaking lows. Once flourishing as the Motor City with nearly 2 million residents in the 1950s, today it has shrunk to about 630,000. Despite ongoing revitalization efforts downtown, Detroit still faces a violent crime rate of nearly 2,000 per 100,000 residents, almost 6 times the national average. Homicides regularly cross the 300 mark annually. One of Detroit's most striking contrasts is affordability versus safety. Median home prices hover at just $80,000, and rents average $1,050. But much of this affordability comes with boarded-up homes and neighborhoods struggling with poverty rates close to 30%. The economy is slowly shifting from manufacturing to healthcare and tech startups, but many residents still live in fear of crime every day. Number 3 takes us to Gary, Indiana. Gary has seen better days. From a booming steel town of 175,000 residents to a struggling city now down to around 70,000 people, Gary's violent crime rate is alarmingly high, over 3,000 per 100,000 residents. That's 8 times the national average. Property crimes are just as severe, with odds of victimization nearly 1 in 20. The lure of incredibly cheap housing, with median home prices around $55,000, comes at a steep price. Abandoned neighborhoods and crumbling infrastructure paint a picture of hardship. The local economy never fully recovered from steel's collapse, and poverty affects nearly 30% of residents. Despite these challenges, Gary holds deep cultural roots. It's famously the birthplace of Michael Jackson, and community groups strive tirelessly for safety and pride. Next up is number 2, Birmingham, Alabama. Birmingham has a rich civil rights history and Southern hospitality that locals cherish. But it also faces one of the nation's highest violent crime rates at over 1,600 per 100,000 people. Residents have about a 1 in 65 chance annually of being victims of violent crime. Homicides often surpass 100 deaths each year, while property crimes like theft and burglary remain constant threats. Housing affordability shines here, with median home prices near $15,000 and rents around $950. Yet this low cost reflects persistent economic struggles. Poverty affects roughly a quarter of the population, feeding into the crime cycle. The economy leans on healthcare, finance, and education sectors, anchored by the University of Alabama, Birmingham. Still, many neighborhoods show signs of decline, with underfunded schools and infrastructure challenges. Finally, hopping into the number 1 spot, the most dangerous city on our list, Jackson, Mississippi. Jackson may be steeped in rich culture and blues history, but it suffers from a violent crime rate more than 7 times the national average, over 2,400 per 100,000 residents. Homicides rank among the highest in the country, with hundreds each year, despite being a smaller city than many suburbs surrounding it. Property crime odds are roughly 1 in 19 annually for theft and burglary. Housing affordability is striking, with median home prices around $15,000 and rents near $900. But affordability doesn't mean safety here. Many neighborhoods are scarred by abandoned homes and crumbling infrastructure. Jackson faces a unique crisis beyond crime: failing infrastructure. Recent years have seen water system breakdowns, leaving tens of thousands without clean drinking water for weeks at a time. Roads riddled with potholes add to daily hardships. The economy depends heavily on government and healthcare jobs, but growth is limited, making life here a constant balancing act between pride in community and daily survival challenges. So there you have it, the top 5 American cities where crime casts long shadows over everyday life. Each city tells a story of resilience amid risk, a reminder that behind every statistic is a community striving for safety and hope. If this video gave you insight into the realities many Americans face beyond the postcards and tourist spots, then don't forget to subscribe to Traveling Kangaroo for more eye-opening journeys across the map. Follow us on social media for updates, and visit travelingkangaroo.com for exclusive content. Thanks for hopping along with Traveling Kangaroo today, where every city has a story worth telling. Stay safe out there.